Today, data forensics will be demonstrating how DIGGS allows you to transform the way you manage your data. With DIGGS, you can use whatever tools you deem appropriate for your specific scenario. Whether that's related to borehole data, lab testing data, CPT data, other in-situ testing data, the goal with DIGGS is single source data entry throughout your process. So in this example, we're going to show how we can transmit data from one software to another in essentially doing a round trip. So we're going to start off with Ghent here, where we have already imported some CPT data. See, we have some project information. We have one CPT sounding with a lot of the CPT depth-related information that you generally get. We're going to use the Kinetics DIGGS feedback tool, which allows us to convert data from various data management systems, whether it's Holebase or Ghent, or you've got an AGS data interchange file, or from the current Excel spreadsheet. In this case, we're going to use the Ghent project because that's where I have my data in the first place. So we're now processing that data, and what this is going to generate is actually an XML file. Don't be afraid. It is XML. You don't have to look at it, but it should just work. So now we have all our CPT data in here, the same information that we had in Ghent. Now what we're going to do now is Data Forensics has written a tool that allows us to convert a DIGGS file into a format that can either be read by Ghent or Holebase. And we're going to convert that exact same file that we have already generated. So now we're actually ready to import that data into Holebase. So in Holebase, all I'm going to do is I'm going to import that process data that the Rapid CPT software generated. We've got our data files. There's our one CPT sounding. We import the data. And now we have exactly the same data in a completely different platform. I can first go, let's preview this log. And this is obviously a CPT sounding, so let's look at that. And there you have a CPT report. DIGGS is also great because it has all the location information you need as well. So if I want to view that on a map, I can actually see, well, how about that? This CPT sounding was performed in Charleston, South Carolina at the intersection of I-26 and I-526. And that was all powered by DIGGS. Now I'm going to go back to Ghent and I'm going to reload that exact same CPT file. There's our XML. So now we've loaded the sounding in, and there you see we have a second one. So I renamed it just so that I could have the first one versus the round trip version. And if I go generate that report, then you'll see a CPT report inside of Ghent. There you go. Looks slightly different, but fundamentally the same data. And just as an added bonus, we're going to look at both of the soundings at the same time, just to show that they are actually identical. What you see is you only have one line shown even though there's two different items that are being plotted.